This sucks. I'm sitting in traffic driving home. I've got a 31-minute drive to do 11 miles. I'm hungry. I'm tired. I'm normally in bed asleep by now. It's 4:11 p.m. I usually go to bed by 3:30 p.m. because I get up at 11 p.m. My schedule's backwards, which I absolutely hate, but I mean, it just kind of is what it is. If you want something from this life, you got to do the things that you don't want to do in order to get them. But I figured this would be a great opportunity to talk to you guys for a minute because, I mean, what else is there to do? I'm sitting in traffic driving 4 miles an hour, hungry as hell, dieting down. So why not? And the thing I want to talk about is, life is difficult. And at points in time, life sucks. But you can't always do something about it right now in this moment. Like, you can't just snap your fingers and change everything and change your situation. It takes time. Everything is a lagging indicator in life. You have to put in the work for a long period of time. You got to do the reps over and over and over again before you're going to see any results. And a lot of the time, the results are going to take a lot longer to actually show up than you really want them to, which makes it pretty demotivating because, you want these fast results and you just want your life to change when you hate your situation a lot, but it doesn't work that way. So a lot of us will end up falling off and just not sticking to it because we're like, oh, well, life sucks. Anyways, it's going to suck if I push harder. Might as well just do things I enjoy that are just give me some, hedonistic pleasure, which is basically instant dopamine. Because what else is there going to do? It's going to suck either way. But here's a problem. Is when you get stuck in the dopamine cycle of just constantly chasing the next feel-good thing over and over again, time is still going to pass, but your situation is not going to get any better because you're not investing into making your situation better. If you decide to just put down your vices, stop wasting time, actually get your ass in the gym, start eating healthier, start that business, whatever it is that you want to do or you need to do, you're going to probably feel worse. Not probably, you are going to feel worse. You're going to feel worse in the beginning. But with time, that investment is going to start to compound. And you're going to start to feel a little bit better. And then a little bit better. And then next thing you know, before you even realize it, your life is going to make a complete 180. And you're going to be a completely different person. And the opportunities that are going to open up in your life are going to be astounding. But those opportunities are never going to show up unless you just start doing the things that are going to allow you to start getting those opportunities. And what I mean is for you to be able to meet somebody that's going to just put a random opportunity in front of your plate, for them to be willing to give you that opportunity, or for anything in life to be willing to give you an opportunity, the person or the thing or whatever has to see what kind of person you are. And if somebody sees that you're just some arrogant, lazy person that doesn't really want to do anything and doesn't want to put in hard work and just kind of wants to feel good, then people aren't going to be willing to help you out. But if people see that you're a hard worker and that you do what you have to, even though it doesn't feel good, and even though you might not be the most happy, you're still doing it because you know it's investing into your future, a lot more people are going to be a lot more willing to help you out to make your life finally change. But it's easy to just fall back into the loop. It's easy to just do the things that we enjoy that aren't good for us. And that doesn't mean that we have to absolutely hate our life to be able to make progress, because the progress becomes addicting, and the progress starts to feel good, and it starts to feel way better than those things that you thought were amazing. When you start eating better, you're going to realize that when you go to McDonald's out of the blue, it's going to taste awful because you finally adapted to eating real quality food. But you would have never realized that if you would have just continued eating the same bad food over and over again. And the same goes for your situation. You would have never realized how great your situation could be and how great the opportunity you have in front of you is to even be able to go and get a gym membership, to even be able to go and train, to be able to go and walk. You don't realize how great, like, you don't realize how much of an opportunity that is because you're taking it for granted. And you're just focusing on the things in life that suck instead of focusing on the things in life that you have that are good. Because all those things could be taken away like that. And next thing you know, if they were taken away, you'd do anything to have the simple things back in this life. You'd do anything to be able to walk again. You'd do anything to be pain-free again. But if we continue wasting time, we're not going to get anywhere. And we're not going to make the change. So, all I really want to say is, you got to do something, man. You got to finally decide that enough is enough. Because if you haven't finally decided that enough is enough, something is going to happen in your life and it's just going to break you. You're like, you know what? I can't do this anymore. I don't want to deal with this. I've got to change. And maybe you're already at that position. Maybe that's why you're watching this video, is because you already have had that life event where you're like, F this, I'm out. I'm not doing this anymore. I hate my situation I'm in. And at that moment, the pain is going to become so strong that you're going to do anything and everything you can in your power in that moment to feel like you're making progress. But as soon as the pain starts to die off, you start doing less. And that doesn't mean that you need to constantly keep yourself in this cycle of pain where you hate yourself, but you need to remind yourself that if you don't continue doing the stuff that moves you forward, then that cycle of pain is going to come back. You don't need to constantly tell yourself that your life sucks to be able to make progress. You just need to know that if you move forward and if you do the things that you know you need to do, you are going to get a better life. And you are going to achieve that dream life. You're going to get whatever it is that you want. You're going to lose the weight, or you're going to put on the weight. You're going to have that dream physique. You're going to become more attractive. You're going to get that relationship that you want. You're going to get that career, that business, whatever it may be. Being in amazing shape literally unlocks everything in life. If you're in great shape and you're healthy, first off, your face is going to start to look better because your face is going to lean up, your skin's going to clear up, you're going to look healthier overall. When you're in amazing shape, it shows what kind of person you are. It shows the kind of work you're willing to put in. So somebody is going to be much more willing to invest in you, whether that be hire you at a job or fund your business, whatever it may be, because they see what kind of person you are. Is because just like in relationships, how women don't just want an attractive man, they want a man that does shit. They want one that actually moves forward and carries himself with pride. And not the pride that's arrogant, the kind that is earned. That's what everything in this world wants. It wants somebody that is willing to do what they have to make it work, and that knows that if they put their maximum effort in every single day, they're going to get what they want. And you have that exact opportunity right now to get whatever it is you want if you just make the switch.